Okay, episode 2 of the virtual reality game that I'm currently working on. It's been a little while now. It's been, over a month, I want to say, since the last update. But I've been working away. I did fall ill with COVID, so I was out of commission for a week or two. So that wasn't very fun. But here we are. In the last episode, I mentioned that I wanted to basically have a way to get Bartholemew into my hand from a distance. And with me tinkering away and doing some research, I found that there's actually a distance grabber that comes with the input package, the Oculus input package, and the OpenXR package. Nonetheless, I don't think I'll be using those currently. I think I'm going to write my own method of getting him into my hand from a distance that will implement some animation stuff. But for now, I have been working on something different. As I mentioned beforehand in the last episode, I like the idea of having Bartholemew be a part of the character to a certain extent, be like a symbiote, like the Venom symbiote, have him be gooey and malleable. And I think that a cool way to have that, a cool way to implement that in the game would be to, when I grab Bartholemew, he becomes a part of my hand. He becomes a part of the character's hand. Now you can maneuver around the game and still have Bartholemew be accessible to the character to a certain extent, rather than stowing him away in an inventory or a backpack. I think the final game model will have like an eye, have Bartholemew's eye, so you're aware that he's actually on the eye rather than just having this weird metallic purple material around the hand. An extension of this is, when you want Bartholemew to get off of your hand, you can use him like a projectile. And I think this is really cool. It allows him to double up as a weapon. I think that was always part of the plan. I did mention in the last episode as well, it'd be cool to have him double up as a sword or a grappling hook. Now he's kind of like a projectile that you can just fire and damage enemies with later down the line. I think that's pretty cool. The accuracy isn't 100%, so you have to get it just right. Nope. Come on. No. Okay, he doesn't want to do it, but nonetheless, the concept's there. It will take some polishing and some tweaking to get the accuracy right. I think maybe I might have to use an aspect of the actual hand model that will allow you to aim, rather than it just being chaotic and getting it in the right area. So yeah, projectile. He's a projectile. That's pretty cool, I think. I made an example level here. Basically, to conceptualize how I'd use Bartholemew in the game, or just the platforming aspect of Bartholemew in the game. So the aim would be to get this yellow box here, which will unlock the purple door down there. I've put a pane of glass here to prevent me from actually just firing at the box. I do think a good idea would be to have the platform curve away from the point of origin, so that you can't just fire the key. You can't just fire Bartholemew directly at the key. You have to do a part of the platform to actually get the key. Because I don't think that this pane of glass is a good method to stop the character. It just seems like an arbitrary obstacle, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get Bartholemew to the key if he's in the mood for it. Okay. I'm going to jump. He's going to get the key and the door's going to unlock. There's no sound at the moment. And okay, there we are. Come on, boy. Okay, cool. And there's nothing on this side of the door apart from these grabbable objects that I can use him to knock the walls down. Yeah, so that's the gist of it, really. It's really fun. I can definitely see how being maybe an underground temple, and there's a stone wall that comes down once you get the key. Then you have to break through some old wood, I suppose. I can see the concepts, and I can see how it could all come together. I have been working a little more on the actual story while I was sick. Not too much, but I do think I have a nice concept, and I might make a separate video on that, maybe at a later date, once I'm a bit more satisfied with the way it's going. But for now, I'm really happy with the progress. I think it's a cool mechanic to implement. There are some other things I want to work on. I won't say what, simply because I might not end up implementing them for the next devlog video. But yeah, I've got some cool things in store, and I hope you enjoy what's to come. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. So, when I press this button, I should get a ping. That should despawn. My hand should swap. Whoa. What the fuck?